Okay, the mission today, open a brokerage account. Somebody going to open their brokerage account. If you have a retirement account, 401ks, IRAs, those are great, but you need to be investing and saving in an account that allows you to buy and sell stocks and other types of assets like that in a regular brokerage account. I use E-Trade. It's not a referral or anything, but personally I've had them over 10 years. Had a handful of different ones. I like them the most right now. I also have Schwab. But the E-Trade brokerage account is when you're opening it up. It's very easy. You can do this on your phone. It's almost like getting an email address, like punching in your normal information. They ask some work employer things like that, and then they ask maybe some risk profile questions, like what you're going to use the account for and what your experience level is in stocks and things like that. And you could just be honest. It's not going to affect how the account is opened or not. So you get the money in there, then you start saving into that, and that's the savings account I always have done. So like you save your money into investments, and yes, they're at risk, and they're in the market, so prices go up and down, and it's not like a savings account. That's if you need hard cash sitting, then you do that the savings account way. But as far as investments, investing outside of the retirement mindset is such an overlooked. I don't know why it's overlooked, but it is overlooked. But it's you get wins before retirement in these types of accounts. So you get money that maybe you just put it into. It could just be regular stuff too, Coke, Pepsi, things like that. But you're getting a return. So you come back for the money in 2, 3, 4 years, and you've got more money than you left or had been putting in. And that's actually nice for life stuff, because the retirement accounts, at a certain point, you start seeing big numbers in there when you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s. And it's great, but you're still like, it's lock and keyed, right? It's not till you're at retirement age, 60 something. So they move different accounts or different ones. But so you want to have some way of really playing in and like getting involved in investments and investing in terms of just being part of your normal life, like to follow the market, follow business in this country. Like, we have the best stock market in the world. Like, everybody wants to invest in American businesses. We have the best and top tech companies that are running everything on the web. So it's a really funny opportunity. A lot of people, like U.S. citizens, overlook, as just from experience, but also in the numbers. The numbers show this too. That we have as almost as easy. Like I said, you can go on now, open a brokerage account with any of them today, and by it's still midday. By this afternoon, you're buying your stocks, first stocks, if it's your first time. But that's something to look into, because when you start, you have to set money aside still into that account. But it totally pays off when you get the opportunity, because you forego the spending now, and then you've got, at least if you're following the S&P index, you don't even have to be risky in these things, but 8% or so a year has been the return for S&P 500 index, historic type thing. So any money for the last 5 years you could have been setting aside into these. That's when, right now, it might help to cash out a little bit, right? And you're not unlocking some retirement war chest that has penalties and these other things in your mind. So check out the brokerage. I like E-Trade, like I said, not a paid referral or anything. Genuinely just like them. So you gotta find these ways that, if you're not working second jobs and all that, like, what are these other hustles to make more money? Like, everybody's feed is filled now with real estate people, apartment people, flippers. Everybody's got a money making idea. I've just like to invest in top American businesses, the quality companies everyone's heard of, and you let their management, their employees, everybody's working on that business. Walmart, Coke. So you don't need to go find ways to power wash or side hustle stuff like that. My it's like, in a way, my side hustle was like Apple stock. So I didn't do anything. I just put the money there, and everyone who sold and worked on the iPhone for years and years, like, they were hustling for me. Like, I didn't sell my time for money. You invest your time, or you invest your money after you worked. You invest your money into the stock market. Let those companies keep working it, right? Like, you've got the shares in that business. You're an owner of that company, Apple, which one? It could be any of them, but you own the business while everyone else is at work that day. Like, I think it's not understood so well, maybe, because I think, like, the day-to-day price moves make everybody, you get disconnected from the idea that it's just, hey, this is like Walmart it's like a fine business. Quarter over quarter, things happen, and things in terms of just macroeconomic changes, like, you have to pay attention, sure, but you don't have to worry about uh, Walmart in terms of, like, will this business be around, versus, like, if you start a side hustle idea, uh, you got there's only so many hours in the day, so you're definitely getting tired out at a certain point. But so diminishing return on the dollars is what I mean for your energy going in. But it's just, to me, so much easier. You just be a little tighter with the budgeting, take the money, put it in the shares, come home at the end of the day, the money's still set aside working. You don't have to get a second, third type of hustle, income, job, anything. I mean, it's still worth doing, but it's a lot easier to just invest in, like, a business that's already running. Like, that's what most franchises and successful things are. Like, they want to buy into a model that's proven and works, and just, like, the investor, like the restaurant owner, like a Chick-fil-A franchise owner, he wants to make money with a proven business model, so he's selecting to buy into the, like, Chick-fil-A franchise. You just buy shares in these top companies, and you don't have to start your own business. Talk to you later.